It's alive. I'm back in Sacramento, big beaming. I didn't do verbal autobiography yesterday because I was burnt on getting turnt. So I drove, and that is pretty exhausting on its own, driving. I'm like around 3 hour mark is when I start to get antsy. Like 3.5 hours is when I'm like, fuck, I am just so done of driving. Okay. I am ready enough, I think, to be in a relationship to like have a dude that will drive. We can drive my car, I don't care, but oh man. It's not that it's hard necessarily. Well, I mean, yeah, it is hard to drive. It's very fucking uncomfortable. Like for 5+ hours. Oh my gosh, my legs. There's like no way you can stretch out comfortably while driving. So I didn't even shower yesterday. I just came back here, but it's so good to be back in Sacramento. But also very, very sad. I really had a great time in Humboldt, and I felt not ready to leave. I think next year for Savage Henry's, I'm going to, if they do it like how they did this year, like I still went up Wednesday, and then there was, I think next year I'm going to stay Sunday night, and then maybe even stay on Tuesday, maybe get there maybe do like a full week, because I miss Humboldt, and I miss the Humboldt people, and it's just so fucking nice. It's such a fun time. I want to go back for sure, but the thing is the drive is so long and lonely and cramped. So I think if I find someone, maybe I could get someone to come with me and split the driving so that I don't have to do a full 5 hours. I don't mind taking turns as long as no one complains while I drive. And I get a chance at around at least 3.5 hours to fucking stretch. But it's back in Sacramento, and we've got a Dress to Kill, very important. Dress to Kill is a week from Sunday. So it is the 27th at the Callback bar. I'm going to start posting soon for the guest list. I know I got definitely behind on some things with that, but I'm also ahead on some things with that. I did take some time just to enjoy myself at Savage Henry's, which I think I deserve. Who the fuck is supposed to say I do or don't? Also, I made these for Dress to Kill. This time it's got a QR code on the back. First time I've done the QR code. So I just gotta be brave enough to pass them out, and then also or just leave them places, which isn't brave. That's easy. But I do feel I gotta get over being awkward about asking people to come to Dress to Kill or my shows, because I know for sure they're funny. I'll bank on it. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. And today, unfortunately, I was trying to get off work early today, but no go because of all the shit from being gone on Thursday and Friday from work. I did work part of the day at home on Wednesday before I drove. Because of that, I can't leave early, so I won't be able to go to the writing group at Classy Hippie. That is a bummer, but I got a lot of other good things. I don't always have to get my way. I will still get to go to Comedy Spot and or Golden Bear, so still winning. Let's see. Also this week, oh yeah, hell yeah, Pro AM tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I do feel so grateful that Savage Henry's it would have been on a Tuesday anyway, but that two things that I love to do were not, they didn't I was able to do both. I went to Savage Henry's, had a dope time. I'll get to come back, and I don't miss a Pro AM because I love the Pro AM. It's where I get my laughs unlimitedly. Come out to the Pro Am first and second Tuesday, or first and third Tuesdays. Other things to look forward to this week. I might hit up Deaf Puppy since it's a little less spicy there. I'm kind of watching it for gas, so I can't go too far. Because I do have shows coming up that I know I'll need gas for it. I have a really cool show in San Jose coming up. Hell yeah, San Jose. want to go more places and do more comedy. I love comedy. I love all the groups of people. Like, every comedy scene is really something else, and I appreciate it. I figure wherever I live, that'll be like one of the ways I am able to find friends. It does make me want to travel more for comedy, but that is like a cost. Oh, but there, I really want to, well, how money is always an issue, but I'm manifesting abundance, so I got to stop talking like money is an issue. I'm going to be responsible with money. I'm going to somehow have more money, because right now I can budget all I want. It's just like there isn't money. But there will be money, and I'm going to say that there'll be so much that this next year I'm going to get to travel. 2 comedy scenes I really want to check out are Vegas and Oregon. Portland, I think, is where I would start. I would love to go to LA again, and I would really love to go back to Humboldt, because I did not feel ready to leave. Like, I left a chunk of my heart there. It's on the wiffle ball field. All right, so doing verbal autobiography, things I think about and have opinions on that the book asked me. We're starting with, what are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts on acupuncture? So I've never done acupuncture. It definitely looks freaky with all the little needles that like gives me the heebie-jeebies kind of. But I've heard positive things about it. I've heard it has really helped people. Again, I've mentioned before, I have a friend, Carla. She's a comic, Carla Garcia. She's also a chiropractor. And I don't know, I trust a lot of her opinion on things. And I think she had mentioned, but we had talked about acupuncture before. Don't fucking remember, but I remember it by the end of it. I was like, I guess that, like, I still probably wouldn't do it, but I do believe it helps. It's like, I definitely have to, well, if you could get a tattoo, I could probably do that, but they leave the needle in there. So you're like sticking out. You look like the Hellraiser. Happy Halloween almost, guys. Summerween. Except for Summerween's getting cold. I'm going to have to wear a sweater today. All right. What are my thoughts on global warming? So I think that I don't know. I don't. Please don't hate me. This is verbal autobiography. I don't believe in global warming. I don't. It's not even a conspiracy thing. Maybe it's real. It's just I don't know enough to be convinced one way or the other, and I'm not motivated enough. My motivation comes from the idea that like people and planet should always come before profit. So like respect the world. I believe you should respect the world whether or not it's warming up. We should still respect it. At least put the world before money. Like, if there's no world, we won't be able to spend the money. But then I also kind of put people before the world. Like, I'm never gonna, like, I will totally just carry trash around in my pockets for days looking for a trash can, rather than, like, litter. Which is very hard in Sacramento, by the way. There's a reason it's so littery in Sacramento. It's because there's no fucking trash cans that people can use because they're worried the homeless are going to dig in them. Like, Jesus, I thought we're putting stuff we don't want in the trash can. Like, well, if they want to, let them. But I will carry trash around for a long time. But if someone else doesn't, like, it's not going to make me hate that person. Like, if you're driving a big truck, like, is that one of the other things that cause global warming? I don't know. Other opinions on global warming, that it's an issue that bigger, darker powers kind of, if global warming, I don't believe in global warming, but I do think it's kind of annoying that it's like the problem of it is put on the average like man or the average person when it's so much like politicians that choose all these things that pick profit over planet and people. But then we're like, oh, it's on you for like, oh, I'm not driving the right vehicle or whatever. I have no opinion on trucks, but much like acupuncture, I probably would not drive one. Probably wouldn't do it. All right. What are my thoughts on infinity? All right, so infinity, you write it like this. It's like a lazy 8. I like that. Looks like a roller coaster. Infinity means forever, It's like space, Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear does infinity shit. I'm not going to do eyeshadow today. What do I think about infinity? I don't know. Yeah, that it looks like a lazy 8 or a loopy roller coaster. I have no other opinion beyond that. I don't mean to judge. I don't mean to judge infinity by its looks, but that's all I have. What are my thoughts on public transportation? Depending on where you live, it's like almost necessary. Like if I, in San Francisco, definitely beneficial to get that Clipper card and figure out the shit with the BART and the rail stations and things. Although it's something that like every time I'm there, I'm like, I really need to learn this better. And then I just get overwhelmed. And that's only like when if I stay overnight in the city, so that I'm like navigating the city, because I usually will then leave my car parked at, it's hard to find parking, parked out wherever I can, if I bought somewhere. If I'm staying in San Francisco, I definitely am going to try and get somewhere that has parking overnight. Public transportation is necessary there. I don't really use it here. Some crazy shit can happen on public transportation. One time someone peed in my friend's tote bag. Just whipped out a dick and peed. I do have this in certain places. If you go use public transportation enough, you will eventually see a dick. And New York is another place where, you know, a lot of people are using public transportation, and also people have their dicks out. If I went to Japan, I would definitely want to check out one of those Japanese trains, but not during a busy hour. I'm going to go to Japan, and I'm going to go to Vegas, and I'm going to go to Oregon, and some of it might be next year. Who knows? I am manifesting an abundance. So I got to stop talking like I'm broke. All right, so these are superstitions. Do you believe it's lucky to spill matches or light the last one in a matchbook? Oh, bro needs a lighter. So you should ask my opinions on matches. Matches are like I'm not. They're such a toy for me. It's like I always use like a lighter for real. So if I have matches, it's like I just seriously lighting them. I do think matches smell great. So that idea of like lighting a match after a shit, even though I've never done that, I don't know. It's because I usually don't have matches. I'm like lighting a lighter after taking a shit doesn't work. But the smell of matches does smell good. I guess like camping or birthday wishes. Back in the day, I guess when the lighters have been around for a long time. I can't really imagine people smoking weed with a match. Like my first piece was like a little pipe too, so it would have been so difficult with a match to light it. Okay. Do you believe it's unlucky to meet under... Oh, wait. When we go back. Do you believe it's bad luck to kill a spider? Well, I haven't really thought about it as good or bad luck, but sometimes I do get afraid if I've seen one to like sleep without it being taken outside, or like just knowing it's not around, because I am worried it'll get inside of me. I am worried it will crawl inside. It would be dope to have a dude that was down to kill spiders and also drive at least half the way to Humboldt. Or I'll just find a friend. Oh yeah, I have so many friends. But then I always feel bad. I'm like, you don't have to do favors for me. But that's friendship. That's one of the other things I got to get over is like people, if you need help, you can ask for it. A lot of people, I mean, the people I hang out with are dope people, so. But I probably wouldn't call any of them to come over in the middle of the night to kill a spider, or more so to get it out of my room so I don't have to worry about it crawling inside of me while I sleep. That seems like, I don't know actually. Maybe I would. Next time I have a scary spider or a cockroach, I'll post it on Sac CT. I'll be like, come and save me, someone. I got a lightsaber though, so that helps. I'm hoping spiders are terrified of lightsabers. Okay. So then the one that I accidentally almost went to. Do you believe it's unlucky to meet under mistletoe and not kiss the person? No, I don't. No, it's way more unlucky to get stuck under the mistletoe with someone you don't want to touch. Shit, I'm hella late. Boo. Like I said, my heart, my brain, I don't know, probably a jacket, are all still in Humboldt. And I'm just going through these motions. I think it would be way more unlucky to, meet under the mistletoe. Because that's trappy shit. It's not unlucky. Oh man, if I was under mistletoe and then there was a dude under it that I did not want to kiss, and he was like, look, we're under mistletoe. And I was like, oh, hey, what about that? I have a mistletoe necklace that I wear. It's actually like a mistletoe. When Christmas time comes, it'll be on Verbal Autobiography. Count down the days of Christmas. Man, I want to go back to Humboldt so bad. I don't want to be here. I mean, I do. I like my room. I like Sacramento. I just don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. I really, really fucking don't want to go to work. Sucks. I deserve it, though. I guess. I haven't done anything not to deserve work. Mistletoe is rapey shit. That's where I'm going to end for that one. I'm like, if it's not my mistletoe, which I wear on my neck, because kissing under the mistletoe. Oh, you guys will love it. It's actually like a toe, like a missile. It's a toe shaped like a missile. I wear it as a necklace again, because maybe this Christmas will be my hot girl Christmas. Do you believe it's unlucky to walk under a ladder? Kinda. I will not do it, but it's not just because it's unlucky. It's more so like I'm worried someone's working. I'm like, some shit's going on. I don't want to like get things dropped on top of me, or who knows. Do you believe that if you catch a falling leaf on the first day of autumn, that you won't come down with a cold all winter? I did not know that was a thing. Well, now I kind of wanted to try it. I think I did catch a leaf, and I have not gotten a cold yet. So yeah, cool. Next, someone tell the doctors. We just got to go out and catch some leaves. I didn't get a vaccine shot for the flu or for COVID, but I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm just I'm lazy. I'm not anti-vaccine. I definitely got. I'm glad I never had to get chickenpox. I'm thankful for that. Chickenpox seem like they suck. Do you believe that if you catch a falling leaf on the... Oh, wait, no, that's that one. Do you believe that if someone gives you a pocket knife already open, that you must give it back in the same manner? So, like, okay, so, like, with it just taking, like, opening the knife. I'm also unfamiliar with this. Like, I do have all the knives have been, like, fold out ones that I'm thinking of, like, that you might pass to someone, but I don't think anyone's ever handed me an open knife, and if they did, I would automatically assume it was because they didn't trust me to get it out of its, like, they didn't trust me to fold it out. And I probably would close it so I could show them that, look, no, I can. I know how to move it. All right, I think I'll answer one more about, yeah, I'm pretty much done here. You guys even got to be for my shit here. Or maybe that is where I'll end. Yeah, I think that's where I end. When I come back, we'll talk more about superstitions and more things that I think about, things that start with the letter B and C. Hell yeah. Stay fly, cunts.